So I am about 100 feet or less away from the entrance of Lower Green Swamp Nature Preserve, and there is an emergency going on. So I can't go off assumptions. I have no clue what's going on, but in the off chance like this is like a heart attack, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, or dehydrated thing, this just points to a really huge picture of staying hydrated. Again, this is if that's what's going on, and it's a potential example. So that's not to take anything lightly about what's going on here. But I actually want to go up to one of them and see if I could go in there just so I can start my hike, but I don't know how disingenuous that may be, or I don't think it'll be disingenuous to ask, but I know it's kind of its important situation. So there's an update. This is supposed to be a second round of Lower Green Swamp Nature Preserve, try to show you all Itchy Falls. So we're legit doing a helicopter landing here. So this is serious business, people. Serious business here. So just to give an update, it was a helicopter landing, and so emergency serious business here. The helicopter has not taken off yet, so I'm still waiting for things to kind of get going. So I'm assuming this helicopter will get going within the next 10 to 15 minutes, but I don't know the process of this at all. So just a little update. Alrighty, the helicopter did take off, so hopefully the entrance will be open very soon. So send some prayers up for that person. I have no clue what happened. It's not my place, but it's real out here, people. Alrighty, so I am now at the entrance of the Lower Green Swamp Nature Preserve in Hillsborough County, right outside of Polk County. And this is my second round of going here. I went here last weekend or last week. I was trying to locate Itchy Falls, but didn't have enough time, and I also went the wrong way the first time around. And full transparency, I have a feeling that this Itchy Falls may not be a part of this park, even though it's in the property boundaries, because I don't see anything on the website that hints at Itchy Falls. But the route that I'm taking, that should take me very, very close to there, is the Yellow Trail. It has a name to it, I don't know, aside from it being visibly yellow. But we're gonna take that because I was on the blue after the orange, and the blue and yellow bridge is closed, so I can't even already bypass that. So pretty sure when I got to that bridge the last time in the video, I think I was very close to Itchy Falls. And here we are in the middle of the day, Saturday, before 2 p.m. It is very hot out. I'm not naive about it, but some of you guys that kind of already know my schedule, it is sometimes based on last minute things, and more than ever, if I have an opportunity to go somewhere, I'm going to take it no matter what time it is. But definitely have to take precautionary measures when it comes to stuff like this in the middle of the day. Alrighty, so we are at the post or mile marker number 1, red trail. We're going to go this way, which will connect to yellow. So after I'm done with this hike, I have probably done 80 to 90% of this whole place. The white trail is the hikers only trail, and the rest of the trails are equestrian, horses allowed type of thing. So this is a much bigger park, because I know I mentioned a comment like, I don't know how much bigger Lower Green Swamp is compared to Blackwater Creek, or Lower Green Swamp is maybe 4 times bigger, 3 times bigger than Blackwater Creek. So here we go. It's a cool place, cool park. Yep. Alrighty, still on the Red Blaze Trail here. Just a little random tidbit for those who haven't been to this park before. I really do think that more than half of this location lacks shade on the trails that we're supposed to go on. So with that being said, yes, I'm not wearing a hat at the moment, but I don't want to get myself so hot from the get-go, from the very beginning. But definitely bring glasses, which I have, hat, so be prepared. All right. Well, coming up on a little bit of water here. Little creek visual here. So that noise you just heard out there, that's a limpkin. They like to feed on apple snails. All right, coming up on a sign that probably talks about cattle lease agreement. Yep. Alrighty, I hear a yellow trail. Here we go. All right, still on the Yellow Blaze Trail. Gonna keep right here. If you need any hiker beginner tips, REI, which is kind of an outdoor gears place store, you can get that stuff online, has a really cool article about beginners for hiking. So I may show a screenshot or a link that will tell you about it. Also, for those that may not watch my channel much, what type of wildlife are you going to expect to see in the middle of the day? Well, we should consider all things wildlife, even if it's a locust or a butterfly. There's a lot of grasshopper / locust around here. But during the day, it's difficult to see wildlife. It's hot out. They're probably getting some shade, like half of Florida's trying to get. And so you will see wildlife out here, but you may not see a lot of it in the middle of the day. Alrighty, hooking to the right here. Coming up a pretty cool looking oak tree. All right, no park bench yet, but we'll find one soon. There's some deers over here. Yeah, about maybe 4, at least 4. Looks like some storms may be over here. So although it does show only the horse sign, we can still hike back here because the only hikers only is the White Loop Trail, or White Trail. All right, I think we're getting close to Itchy Falls here. That's my guess. Hopefully. Sure didn't see that park bench at all. I'm not offended, although you typically wouldn't say this in a YouTube video because it's nice to get views. But if you guys want to fast forward this to when I get to the falls, that's if I do, feel free to. I understand, like, sometimes it's hard for me to come up with different topics, random things throughout the park, but I do try to provide you all with content as much as I can and as much as I know. For example, this used to be known as Cone Ranch, and man, I think there was some military history back in the day, Civil War history maybe. Please don't quote me on that. I may provide like a little screenshot or something, but if you guys, almost any park that you go to on their website, there's like a park management plan. This tells you all different types of stuff in the history, wildlife observed, so much. Typically I don't sweat so much, but I am today. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this video up until this far, and hopefully I'll give you more content coming up. So if you see all this beat up ground here, although I'm not 100%, but I think these are hogs, wild pigs, feral hogs, whatever you want to call them. I am at sorry for saying park bench, I thought it was, but it's a picnic table. But here we are. I'm taking maybe a 2 to 3 minute breather or less. And then I'm gonna get close to the falls, show you all the falls, jump in the falls, all the falls, fall into the falls. I'm kidding. They don't allow any of that. They don't allow swimming or wading. American beautyberry. Alrighty. We need to find the falls. Alrighty, still on the lookout. But you know what? I do see cows off in the distance. Definitely smell some manure going on. This kind of looks like a free roam trail, doesn't it? But I do see yellow, which indicates that I'm at least in the right area. Little fact for you, Marshall-Hampton Reserve also has a cattle lease, at least the last time that almost all the time I've been there. There's always been cows and gates to open up. I'm there. I don't want to be there. I want to be here. That's weird. Alrighty, coming up on a possible storm here. And a little borderline lost here. And I'm okay if y'all critique me for not knowing my way, and that's okay. It's all good. I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Don't understand where it may be. Alrighty, on the road again. Let's see if we have a moment of truth here where it says Itchy Falls. If not, I may cry. Okay, that's there. Cool. Now, alrighty, I guess it's back here. Glad I'm wearing pants. I think it's over this tree, actually. There we go. Cool. So I've seen in a couple of videos, the water was a lot lower, so you can actually see like the rocks and how the actual flow goes. But man, how pretty is that? I'm still at the falls, just kind of taking it all in, relaxing a little bit. Rain's picking up, for sure. Well, the way the way the wind is blowing the rain this way, I have a tree that's protecting me at the moment. So, the very beginning of this trip, there was an emergency helicopter landing, and at the end of where I wanted to be, which is the falls, it's sprinkling a little bit. Pretty cool. So I kind of have a potential challenge ahead of me because storms are probably rolling in here, and although a poncho can protect me, that can't protect me from lightning. So I'm gonna have to try to find shade, even though most of this park does not provide that. So at this point, it's all about yielding and being safe. And it is quite beautiful out here, though. Really cool. Really, really cool. Bye, Itchy Falls. You were cool to see. Beautiful. So there is still more trail to go, Yellow Trail, which will eventually connect to Blue, even though the Yellow and Blue Bridge Trail, the bridge is closed off. So I have done my goal for the day and I'm heading on back. There's deer off in the background. Look at that. So I did not use this particular trail on the way back. But I may not do much more videos after this unless I see something cool. So I do hope that you guys enjoy seeing the falls and you stay with me to watch the whole video, even if you skip forward and go fast forward all the way to the end. But I'm actually in some shade right now, so may record some more. I couldn't take it anymore. It's getting too hot. So I just passed the red and yellow little gate where like the cattle were. And so I'm actually actually I'm close to the car compared to where I was. So yeah. Assume my mom and dad and little kid. How precious. You gotta go. You gotta go. I hope they don't think I'm trying to follow them. I just have to get back to the car. There they go. There we go. There we go.